And I guess the talks have cooled in terms of Brook Lopez because it doesn't seem like he fits in many
I don't know
places.
what the market is for a guy that has to take days off, makes a boatload of money, and
You mean Lopez?
Oh yeah.
Why does he need to take days off?
I'm saying he does.
Why?
Well, because of the foot issues.
He shouldn't have to,
right?
but they don't play him back-to-back games. They rest him.
I guess.
They sit him down. He doesn't play more than 30 minutes a game, really. So a guy making a boatload of dough, you'd have to have a major need for a scoring kind of power forward
guy,
center,
right.
who's not going to give you a lot defensively. Now there are teams that need that, especially out west. But the market for him is, the Nets put out a couple weeks ago that if you wanted Brook Lopez, it was going to cost you 2 first-round picks. Then you saw what DeMarcus Cousins went for, right?
Yes.
What do you think you get for Brook Lopez? You might get a second-round pick.
Can I ask you something? I actually had this conversation with my 12-year-old yesterday.
Yes, go right ahead.
Why is the DeMarcus Cousins trade so horrendous when, just think of it this way.
It is.
But why? But it's being classified as just the worst trade ever made.
Yes, because if you view it just based on pure talent.
But you can't just view it on just that.
But that's what people do. I frankly think Sacramento getting I'm not a big believer in second-round draft picks. But your Buddy Hield is a key to that deal for them, obviously.
And a first-rounder.
And a first-rounder, which I think is protected top
fine.
3.
Fine, fair enough.
But the reality is that New Orleans shouldn't have a top 3 pick anyway.
So then...
by the way, he is such a pain in the ass.
And they haven't won.
And they haven't won with him. And he's turned off every guy that's ever been there. Now, again, I don't know. I don't have any interaction with him. That I think... they apparently had a deal on the table that they said no to, which was a better deal, because they thought they would do even better than that. And then once that deal went away, I think they panicked a little bit, Sacramento. But if you look at that deal, what the hell the Nets going to get for Brook Lopez?
I don't know.
Well, they ain't getting 2 first rounders.
You get a first and a second, I think you're happy. I do at this point.
I look at that team, too. Are they going to try to change the style of the NBA to a degree? I mean, just in this era of everybody being fast and we want guys who can run the floor.
Who's this, the Nets?
Well, no. The
Pelicans going big man dominant again.
Going big man dominant. Are they going to try to change the trend here and try to be different that way?
Well, they'll be able to do that. No one else in the East will be able to do. Is they'll be able to slow everything down and play half-court hoops because they'll get damn near every rebound.
Yeah.
And that'll be interesting. Now, I don't think athletically.
How does that work in the West, though? Having to run with some of those teams.
Well, I mean, if they get to the West, that means they're in the NBA Finals.